How's everybody doing? Hope you're ready for another episode of Mobetta Live. Today we're gonna do some cool things. We're gonna, of course, make some new music, some new vibes, and have some special guests. You already know we gotta have the special guests on lock. And we also are gonna have a very, very special guest interview someone who I'm not gonna say his name. It's a special surprise. So stick around and make sure you tell everybody to join in to Mo Better Live. Thank you. So you guys, I'm really excited for these guests I have today. We got some cool things going on here at the Blue Note at Home series. And for those of you who is your first time tuning in and that are a little confused, I'm not at the Blue Note. I'm at home. This is my production studio. So welcome to Mobetta Live. And we're gonna kick off with some vibes and set the tone and get the levels right. All right. Vibes. Man, I'm sweating already. I feel good though. Let me get to some of these comments we got here. We have Jeffrey. What's up, Jeffrey? Rebecca. Hey, Stacy, Christopher. I said Stacy and Siri said I'm listening. Yeah, it's funny. But yeah, what I want to do right now is catch some more vibes with some more music. I'm thinking that what'd be cool is to bring in this vibe that I did this song last week and everyone really loved it. And I had a few more ideas, so let's see how it goes. Yeah. That's the vibes that I was going with. What do you guys think about that one? What's up, Chris? Jessica? Fire, fire, fire. Thanks. Well, what I want to do is I want to go ahead and figure out how I could show you guys something that I've been wanting to bring. I've been working on Mobetta Live, right? You guys on us. This is like what the fourth show now, and I do it at the Blue Note for the at home series, and I do it for other clubs sometimes when they ask. But I was like, if I'm not at another club, you gotta have a set of your own that you can just do, you know. So I've been working on that. So I'll show you guys what it looks like. Ta-da! So this will be this current set for Mobile Live. So when we bring on guests and when I want to play like certain videos or stuff, I can play it through the set here. What do you guys think? You like it? I think it has an intimate vibe. I was going for like classy like jazz club, but also like since you're by yourself, it's more like a stand up vibe. You do like stand up comedy in a comedy setup. So I was like, okay, kind of combine that together so to have a vibe. Yep. So next song I'm gonna play for you guys. It's also another special song. All these are like new songs that I just been working on. And it's crazy that you guys can hear it before it's even like released. It blows my mind like every day, and I'm like, that just really play that? Yes, you did, bro. Yes. Let's go, let's go. Yes, sir. Uh-huh. Word. What do you guys think? Gonna look crazy. Yeah, it's so fun to like experiment with these different sounds and figure out exactly how I want things to come off and um, just vibe out with you guys. And I feel like I can't do no wrong. I love it. Let me see some of these comments. I really like to interact with y'all when I'm doing this. I wasn't prepared to be sweating as much today, but I got so many lights all around me. It's crazy. Only way to really pull this off, right? So let's see what we're working with. Melbourne, Sarah, what's up? Yeah, yeah, yeah. See everybody here. What's up, Ray? I do have my shirts. I have T-shirts. I have to figure out exactly where they are. But I got you on that. Don't worry about that. I can definitely hook you up with a T-shirt. It's a lot of things going on back here. I know y'all don't see it like that, but it's a lot of moving parts just to make everything to connect the dots, with all this. So it's pretty insane. All right. So another thing I wanted to tell you about was I've been trying to figure out how to let you guys know because people have been complaining to me, believe it or not, that they can't find a way to tip me. It's like, yo, we really enjoyed the show, but how do we tip you? I'm like, what? It's not hard to tip me, you know what I'm saying? I do have my links or whatever, my Cash App links and all that stuff. I'm sure the Blue Note will put them up for you. Well, you can definitely check that out. I have a bunch of cool things happening right now. There's one link that I could share with you guys right now that maybe could help you guys figure out what's going on. I know it's confusing because you're like, yo, what is happening right now? Is he at the Blue Note? I'm still getting messages. Somebody sent me a whole thing like, you really should be careful. I don't think it's really safe to really be out there like that right now. That was very sweet. And I was like, but I'm just at home. At home. What's up, Peace, Lawrence? How's everybody doing? Man, I love being able to see you guys. Evan, what's up, man? Instagram, how you feeling? All right. Got Instagram joining the party with us. Facebook and Instagram can get along. Obviously, we're doing it today. And figured out a way to do it, and pretty happy with the results so far. So definitely for that. I'm thinking at this point, what's up, Lee? Lee Farmer in the house. At this point, I want to get back to my little stage. And I'm thinking to call a friend. Like, I feel like we should have one of our guests come. It's a good time for that. And this one guy here, James Casey, is who I'm speaking of. He's one of the dopest players I know, And there he is, ladies and gentlemen. Put your hands together for James Casey. Yeah. He's in the spot, and and he got a lot of things going on right now. James, how you doing, bro?
Man, I can't complain, dude. I'm out here in paradise and it's beautiful. So
Where exactly are you again?
I'm in Kauai in Hawaii on
Wow.
the far island.
Hey, wait,
It's
wait. You
beautiful.
did all the stuff you've been doing all the way from out there?
Man, we did everything from here.
That's
Um,
impressive, bro.
I mean, the first show I did, the first live stream I did, I literally just had what I brought with me from Brooklyn. So I have my laptop, I have a little MIDI controller, I have my saxophone, and I got the little. I got my brother sent me out a little interface, a little inbox from like way long ago, and his
Wow, you
mic.
did not just say inbox.
Inbox, man, inbox.
I had like four inboxes. Yo, I love those little things.
Hey, man, I got you through when you needed it, man.
Come on, man. And
Hey,
unbox was like the truth, actually. It say that's my introduction to Pro Tools, actually.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It was for most of us.
So let's give the people a little background on you, because I didn't even get a chance to buck you up like that, bro. Like don't feel like he's so modest. I know it's not his style, but go ahead and tell the people who you are, what you've done, what you're doing, and and blow their minds.
All right. I'm a saxophone player and a producer. For the last 8 years, I've been playing with this guy named Trey Anastasio. He's the guitar player from a band called Fish. Before that, I played in Lettuce and Soul Live. And in the midst of all this, we do a whole lot of pop touring. Um, Seen you on the road a whole bunch of times.
Yeah.
And basically that was what I was doing before this whole pandemic started. And unfortunately, pandemic destroyed our whole industry. So
Wow.
we figured out a way to help everybody out, help the musicians out, help the fans out. Everybody was doing these live streams, and I thought that was a great idea, except you were busking. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was out
Right.
there looking for like we spent all of our lives working on this on what we do, and then it turns out that we all went from touring around the world to being at home, and we're asking people for tips to help sustain us, and that's not a good business model. It's not a sustainable anything for us or the fans. So what we were able to do was make a website that was basically it's a venue. It's for all your live streams behind a paywall. So your fans can buy tickets and then come to shows. You know what I'm saying? And
Word.
you know what I'm saying? We're trying to make it so that basically just make the community work during this time. We don't know what's going to happen after this, and we don't know how long we're going to be here. So everything that we can do, we're doing it for the community, man. We're doing it for the musicians. And I mean, unfortunately, a lot of us have been waiting. A lot of musicians kind of been waiting, like in a holding pattern to see what happens and to see what happens. But that's not the way I roll, and that's obviously not the way you roll either. So,
Word.
so that's what we did. It's called Aux Chord, and you can find us at aux chord chord dot live. Come through. Look at what we have. We're taking on musicians and artists right now, and we launched this past week, and so far the response has been great.
That's crazy, bro. Congratulations, bro.
Man,
Dead
thank you
ass.
very much, man.
I'm very, very, very proud of you. We all are, as you can see. We're all very proud of you. And I was at the launch. You had a little private invite launch, and I was wondering, like, what's going on? Is this another show? Really busy trying to set all this stuff up, but you the homie, and I was like, I was going to support and figure out what was going on. Had no idea that you were doing all that.
Man, we were trying to do it because we felt like it was something good for everybody. But one thing I did figure out, you were one of the people who helped me actually get the whole live stream thing together first in the first place.
Moi?
Because I
What?
was like, because you okay, so we did the Garcias thing, right?
That's
From
right.
Josh Raskin, and
Hmm.
you went a couple days before I did, so I'd never gone live stream, I'd never done anything like that before, and you had the best sound out of anybody,
Oh
the
man.
best overall sound out of. I was like, how is he doing that? So I called you. I was like, hey, bro, let's help me out because I know that
Ah, I do
everybody's.
remember that conversation.
You remember that? You remember that? I was
Yeah.
like, so how are you doing this? Like, what's the steps? And then you told me what the steps were. I'm like, okay, so it's not even just like a lot of people just like playing and going through a speaker and then using their computer to like that ain't it.
Nah,
That ain't
that's
it at
not
all.
it. That's not it at all. Like it's funny that you say that, because I try to explain that to people, because I literally at this point it's about 4 or 5 musicians a day call me, like badass musicians, the homies, and they all
Hmm.
just trying to get it together, and I'm just like, damn. The thing is, I just really went in on learning all this stuff, like, because when we were gone, when it was like, nothing to do, I was just doing that instead of like Netflix and chill. You know, I was like, oh, I
Right.
was isolating by myself. I was like, okay, let me just figure out how to broadcast from my house. I'm like, I need to be able to do that. I mean, I feel like it's really important. You know, and since then I've done like sessions from the crib like this, like literally sessions where you can see me on your DAW. You know, DAW
Right.
being, you know,
Yeah. Yeah.
your Pro Tools to the. I know you know. There's
Yeah.
a lot of people
Uh,
here.
right. Right. Your digital audio device, like the thing that you use, your workstation, your Pro
Yeah,
Tools.
kind of
Yeah.
like your
Yeah.
garage band would be your DAW for most of you
Yeah.
people who are not like full on musicians. If you, mess with it a little bit, but you could have like Logic and Ableton Live, and the list goes on and on. So this is so many levels to it, and then with the video too, and I don't know, it's just a whole thing, bro. But I commend you for hooking it up, and I thought it looked really slick. The website was designed really cool. I was like, this looked like some James Casey stuff. Cause you ain't gonna come out just any type of way. You that's
Nah.
not
Nah.
that's not really that's
That
not
ain't
really
that ain't
your
me.
style.
That ain't me.
So I was like, yeah, I think that's how James gonna hook it up, but all day long. Man, you feel like jamming a little bit with me,
Man,
man?
let's play some, man. I haven't played with anybody in a long time, so we need to
Oh,
go ahead and
bro,
get some.
I'm ready to do it. Let's
Yes,
do
sir.
it. It's time to get it in.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I feel like just getting a little crazy. I know you like to do that. You
Yeah.
ain't got no boundaries.
Hey, Mo, you ain't coming through right now. I can't hear you right now, bro.
You can't hear anything.
I can hear you talk.
Let's go. Uh huh. James KC. Come on now, come on, come on. This is the build up right here, the sax build up. Yo, make some noise for James Casey.
Thanks for having me, bro.
Wow. Thanks for coming, man. You know what? He never heard that song before. I just put him on the spot. Like, he like, he's like, you don't know what's going on. One more time for James Casey. Yeah. Love you,
Bruh.
bro, man.
You too, man. Y'all stay up out there.
Plug your new site one more time.
One more time, it's auxchord.live. AUXCHORD.live. Come look us up, check us out, see what we're doing. We got a lot of shows coming up. It's going to be great for everybody.
You heard it from his mouth. It's gonna be great for everybody. Thank you so much, bro. Appreciate you.
Appreciate you, Doc.
Peace, man.
Easy.
Man, like I told y'all, you don't know what's gonna happen at the Blue Note. We just, Blue Note at home. Anybody could pop in. Anybody could pop in. I think that's beautiful that the way that we have it set up like now, anyone could just, just jump in. You never know what's gonna happen. Like just feeling the vibe. I think, and also, man, these comments is y'all warming my heart up right now. Boston in the house. What's up, Patty? Carrie. Yeah, man. Good to see y'all. Margaret. What's up? Much love. All right. So I'm thinking now. I would like to play something for you guys that you might enjoy. Here we go. Dun, 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 dun. some blessings. Yo, make some noise right now for our special, special, special guest, Pharrell Munch. Come on, y'all, make some noise. Yeah, you know what time it is. Come on.
What up?
I've
What
been
up?
around all day. What's up, guy? How you doing?
I'm good, man. I'm blessed in these tumultuous and troubling times, but I'm blessed, man. I'm blessed to be here, and I'm blessed to be in the room with you right now.
Likewise, bro. Thank you, man. Thanks for joining us, man. Uh, I thought, man, I was listening to some of your records and your songs, and I was thinking, like, man, you're not really one of those guys who just does what people want to hear. In fact, I feel like you do the exact opposite. I feel like you'll sit there and say, take this truth and let it smack you in the face, and then like it'll penetrate you. Like people start to come around and be like, "Wait a second, did you hear what he just said?" And like most of the records you said is kind of predicting the times we're in right now, which is kind of crazy when you think about it. So that's
Yeah.
for me. For me, I'm like, man, what better guest to have on the show than you? So thank you so much for coming on, man.
Thank you, man. It's a pleasure, man. Like, it's as an artist, you always want to stay ahead of the time and be creative. But when you hit things on the mark concerning this topic, it's kind of sad as well. You know what I mean? That uh, we're making songs about the same situation over and over again. So you know, it's timely that I just released this record with Marco Polo and Styles P, but we had did it in 2018, and it's on this topic, and I know plenty artists make music about the times and the trials and tribulations, but it's kind of sad in the same tone where it's still on the mark so much about the things that are happening in the moment.
So man, I know it trips me out when I think about it. I'm like, you would think we would learn from history repeating itself, but the same things happen over and over, and the same outcomes are happening, and then people get riled up, and then it seems like people start to forget. You think that's gonna happen this time right now? You think people are gonna forget? It's gonna go back to normal?
Now, this is definitely different, and it almost feels sadly ordained because I don't think it would have even got to this proportion, this magnitude, if we weren't going through the pandemic and people were quarantined. There's no escape. You can't escape to, the club. You can't escape to your sports. You can't escape to your vices right now,
That's
and
right.
you're forced to pay attention. And it blows my mind and how spiritual a moment that is as well, and that we have to focus on this. We have to focus on ourselves right now in this moment. That's why so many people are engaged. We wouldn't even be home like this to even protest 5 days a week, like how people are protesting right now. And I think that's for a reason. So to answer your question, I don't. It seems pretty strong right now. You know what I'm saying? I think we're going to push forward and act for some definite changes. I can't see us going back after this without some legislation being passed in the favor of black people and these atrocities.
Yeah, man, I hear you. I agree the same thing. I'm like, at this time, it's like to go backwards right now would just be I just can't even see it. I mean, it'll be all for nothing, you know what I mean? Like I'm like
Mm,
I'm sure people are not just looting just to. I mean, there's some people looting just to loot. Don't get me wrong, but I mean, most people are just tired and fed up, you know. And part of
yeah,
this, I didn't kind of personally understand. Like, I know the struggles we go through as black men every day, all my life. You know, it's been crazy. Like I know that much,
right,
but I also was thinking to myself that, um, like I don't let that define who I am.
right,
You know,
right, right.
so
I mean,
I
it's so
feel.
layered, man. It's a nuanced topic to try to explain to someone who isn't versed in the topic for the first time, especially online. It's super layered. The protests are layered.
Mm-hmm.
You have all different type of people out there for various reasons. The way we're gonna attack legislation is gonna come from all different directions, but at the forefront, you know, is we deserve to live freely and drive freely and feel like we're a part of the society as well. And I don't think that's a crazy task to ask for in this moment. Like, I don't mind getting pulled over if I make a traffic error, but I don't need to feel like my life might end that night, you know?
Yeah, definitely not. It's like it's so risky. The fact that I think some people are just now really realizing that this is going on. Like you said, it took like tragedy. My theory is that you know everyone was busy living their lives, and then they had to stop, and they actually have the time now to actually pay attention to what's going on first,
Exactly.
and
Exactly.
secondly, their conditions are worsening as well.
Hmm.
So it's like, wait a second, this is unacceptable. How you gonna live like this? It's like, it
Yeah.
is. That's bringing everyone together,
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's been incredible, man. Do
And
you have
and it's
any?
an election year, so it's pivotal. You know
Come
what I'm
on now.
saying? Like, if you're moving in any type of office, not just the presidential election, you're going to be forced to pay attention to what these people are crying out for, what we're crying out for. So this feels ordained, man. It's not just happenstance. And so because it feels that way to me, I think it's moving the spirit of people, like-minded people of all colors and races, and
Word.
and and you can feel it.
You can feel it definitely, man. It's insane right now. The energy, like I haven't really been going out doing too much of anything other than going to the store, for essentials.
Mhm. Mhm. Yep.
I've been in the house. Someone hit me the other day. It was like, "Hey, man, I called you, but you didn't pick up. I was in the neighborhood. I was gonna see what you was up to." I'm like, not hanging out with nobody. That's for sure. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. Is it over? I don't think it's over yet, right? Like,
Mhm.
the social distancing and all that.
Nah, it's still the same, and in some cities, the rate is going up, and we got to be careful about that as well. And with that, it's forced me down into the basement, and I've been trying to be super creative. I never really recorded vocals at home. I always went to the studio, but I'm like down here, you know, busting out these vocals for the first time, at home. I say that to say I've had to learn things, about programs and different things and read different things. And, you know, if you focus, you can come out of this on the other side more learned and better than you were
That's
before
right.
it happened. Yeah.
So you looking good right now, sounding good. This is like this even to get to the task of just having an online conversation is hard for people. You know what I mean? You
Right.
got it down. You seem to sound good and look good. That's great.
Yeah. You too, man. I mean, it's a moment, man. And as an OG, it's not the first time I've been through this. I was at the Eric Garner uh, protests
Mm,
and same vibe. And, Sean Bell, same vibe. This feels a little different because people are paying attention and they're engaged, you know, as well as the same time as the pandemic. So I just think, being that this is a blue note, I think it's going to push musicians forward because that's what we do. We speak for the voiceless. We make music for the voiceless. We try to soothe. We try to heal with our music
that's
and
right.
make music about what's going on. So I feel like it's special, and I hate to say that, because it's such a troubling time. But I feel like from this and on the other side of this, it's going to be some love and some light.
Word has to be, man. Like this is the only other option. I mean, other than like then everything just disappearing and bleep.
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, man. Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
man. Thank you so much for coming on the show,
I
bro.
appreciate you, bro.
Do you have any projects you're working on you want to
Yeah,
talk about real quick before we go?
definitely. My baby right now that's ready to come out of the oven. It's called 13. It's a group project with me, Daryl
Dope.
Jones, and Marcus Machado. It's
Never heard of
very,
them. Never heard
yeah.
of those guys ever in my Those the homies, I don't
Yeah,
know.
and it's super rocked out, super aggressive. It reads like the script to what's going on right now, you know. And it's 3 years in the making, and it's ready, and we're ready, and we're just ready to get busy. We've been waiting. So unfortunate that we can't get on the stage and campaign for the people, but we got dope ways to bring it to y'all, and I know y'all gonna love it.
Yeah, they have to, man. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you so much for coming on the show again.
Thank you, sir.
One more time, y'all give it up. Y'all already know what time it is. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Gonna check you soon, fam.
All right, yo, peace.
All right, peace. Man, that was real special. We had the legend, the man, the God MC himself. Take time to come bless us very much. The homies, man, dropping knowledge on us, you know. Just sitting there and let it sink in for a second. He just said a lot of stuff, and I hope you guys are paying attention because I definitely was paying attention, and I know that with him, you know, with Pharaoh, he doesn't just talk to talk, you know, like he's a no nonsense kind of dude, you know. So when he opened his mouth, you better pay attention. That's at least that's my take on it. So guys, we're getting to the end part of the show where I maybe can play another song or something. I guess I was thinking to play. I have so many things I wanted to play, but this is one clip that me and Talib Kweli did together. It's off my latest album, The Mood, you know, and he helped me out on that. He did a verse on Stand Up. So we did it live at the Blue Note, and just check it out and tell me what you think. Understand something, need to stand for something, take a stand for something. Lend a hand for something, take my hand for something. Understand it's nothing. Yeah. Gotta stand for something, always fall for nothing. Time to stop the frontin'. Frontin'. Never stand for something, never fall for nothing. That's all we wantin'. Come on. Stop rock and roll, everybody lose control. Everything I did it since I'm 4 years old. The air, land, and the sea, they get into your soul. And I'm like a space rocket just waiting to explode. Homeless beings on this planet begging and getting cash. Now I'm seeing what they seeing, they know it never lasts. Getting high in supply, they say they getting low. You ain't hearing what they saying, send them to the stove. My brothers befriended them, cops they ain't standing them. Black folks prep for the police, but now they scared to come. Took my man's dead in the street, face on the pavement. Killing the shit and they get away with it. Right now I fear they only see me one way. And I know you got your sins feeling some type of way. But you cuss and sit on me and then you hope that I stay. But I wonder what they say when I come back and play. Be like, understand something, need to stand for something, take a stand for something. Hey, lend a hand for something, take my hand for something. Understand it's nothing. Gotta stand for something, I'll be fall for nothing. Time to stop the front. Yeah, we stand for something, never fall for nothing. That's all we wantin'.
Yeah, I get respect to confuse the shit with a title. Take a swipe to all my rivals, the funeral my arrival. I provide a discipline to the inner child that's inside you. Cause they suck like nipples to pacifiers to bottles. I'm legendary to legend. If age is just a number, married to microphone number, wedding is May December. Body you're working like it, frontin' like I'm a member of sinister organization. Could have been a contender instead of a great pretender. As temporary as henna. Promise I don't need to watch Futurama the Bender. Get her hotter than the weather in Punta Cana for July to September. Let her lick till she arrive at the center. Come on, I get the lion's share. Who said science fair? Get prepared for the livest adventure. I don't mind if you dive. Find the treasure. Hands up, stand up if we in it together. Come on.
Wake up, it's a new day. If you're stuck in the past, get the hell up out of my way. My eyes are wide open, thank God now I can see. And I ain't never gonna stop. To all my people since where they say, why ask why? When you coming from the shop, people doing what they gotta do just to get by. And it's a similar story right now. And best I turn to CNN, this time is no lie. And I know just what you wanted. Other people been stunting, crying like they don't want it. And I hope they get it right. Cause I'm in your city sitting pretty each and every night. Damn right. Sometimes you gotta let it go. It's so incredible now, get unforgettable. And try not to forget, reap what you sow. I would say it again, but you already know. Understand something, need to stand for something, take a stand for something.
Come on.
Lend a hand for something, take my hand for something.
something. How we fall for nothing. Time to stop the front. Yeah, we stand for something. Never fall for nothing. That's all we wantin'. Isaiah Sharkey on the guitar, y'all.
Man, I tell you, man, I had so much fun with you guys tonight. Thank y'all so much for coming and vibing out with me. Thanks to the special guest James Casey for blessing us with his knowledge and his new site to look out for musicians. That was really dope. So I guess you're gonna hear a lot more about that. Also, Pharaoh Munch blessing us with the great words of wisdom. I think right now I just want to just take this time to just say to you guys how much I do appreciate you guys, and thank you so much for coming to the show, and I hope to see you guys again next week because I keep trying to keep it interesting, and we're growing together, and it's amazing. I just love it all. Just the whole fact that we get to get together and make this magic happen. Like I never know what we're gonna get at the Blue Note, so we're gonna get it. I'm gonna turn that up for you, Evan. A little bit better for you. Turn the volume up. Thanks. So I think right now I'm just gonna say thank y'all so much for coming and pretty much fade out. But I'll play one more something for you, a little something something. And for this right here, I think we're gonna have. Thank you, Morgan. So what we're gonna do right? I hope you're doing well too, man. Hit me up. We have to catch up. Michael, what's up, bro? Michael's on board. Dope. So, I don't want to leave right now, but I have to do something else after this. I'm doing something at Soul in the Horn with Natasha Diggs and Deep Prosper. So you can catch me there around was it 9:30 or probably 10 o'clock. I'll join them, and you can go to soulinthehorn.com to see that. But yeah, definitely check out Deb. Thanks. Yeah, definitely. If you guys want the tip jar, you guys know where it's at. It's in the comments. So hook that up, and also try to just spread love, because I love you guys, man. Thanks for coming and being here with me. And like I said, it's a lot. It's a lot going on to make everything happen. As you see, my battery is running low. So we definitely are just getting everything together right now and just signing off, man. Till next week. I love you guys, and spread love, and don't let the hatred bring you down. Remember, together we're stronger, and love always conquers hate. Whatever you do, do it with love. I think that's the way to do it. Peace, y'all.